So I'm going to comment on all the streams that I was on this morning. So I was on Ed Linlin, I guess that's his wife's name. He streams from here in LA or somewhere here in California. And he goes for these miles and miles of walking, or I think he says he goes on 5 mile walks, and he invites people into his stream to converse with him. And I noticed that a lot of the people that go in there are a lot of people that I've seen in other streams. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I notice people act different based on who they're streaming with. I mean, who they're visiting. Like their behavior is different, or the things that they say is different from one person, from one person to the other. Yeah, so I was in Ed Linden's stream. He was having trouble with his connection, so he had to restart his stream like 2 times. And then at the second stream, there was a bunch of people in there, and he had like a bunch of people coming up, and the conversation was, they were getting very philosophical. And then at one point, somebody was like sounding very not like they were depressed, or they weren't, I don't know, they just seemed very like not happy. And I'm not laughing at that person, I'm laughing at what they were saying, because it just, it kind of just didn't make sense. But I couldn't say that. I wasn't trying to be rude with that person. I was just trying to be, sincere. So I went into that person's stream, or their live streams, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but now I know why they were saying what they were saying, kind of. And I noticed, oh, it was you. I noticed that you, whoever you are, yeah, you were talking about Louise. You were talking about Louise Poppy. She's my pal. I love Louise Poppy from Instagram. I mostly watch her. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I wasn't trying to say anything rude about you and what you were saying. I couldn't really, like, it seemed like there was a misunderstanding. Okay, well, I'm sorry you can't sleep. I mean, well, you know what I do when I can't sleep? I don't try to sleep. I have no idea. Okay, I do, because I used to work graveyard shift. Yeah, I believe you, but the thing is that this is the way this is how I trick my brain. If I can't sleep, I just don't try to sleep. That's that sounds horrible, dude. I'm so sorry that, and I'm not saying that just because I'm just saying it. I really sincerely, I'm sorry, because I can't even imagine. Like, I mean, I've heard of people who have at McDonald's. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but hostels? cheap accommodation in New Zealand. Oh, that's crazy, dude. So, is it because it's so noisy there? Hey, when I was homeless, you know what I used to do? I'm not saying that you're homeless. I'm just saying when I didn't have a place to rest my head, where there was like disruption, just, like noise and, well, yeah, I mean, they are. People are selfish and they only think of themselves. But what I'm trying to say is, see how you collapsed at McDonald's? Did you sleep? They, yeah, I can imagine. I can't even imagine how it must be in one of those places. I mean, I can kind of imagine because when I was homeless, I had to stay at a hotel. Mm, I mean, yeah. Well, you know what? I got one better up on you. I used to stay at a homeless shelter, which was a hotel, which could have been a hostel, and everybody in there were nutcases. I can't even imagine. I mean, but did you sleep? That's the question. Did you sleep? Yeah, I know. I was homeless for years. You didn't sleep? Have you tried anything natural? Like, have you tried melatonin? Have you tried listening to like music? Have you this is going to be a stupid question, but have you been diagnosed with something that is the reason why you can't sleep, or is it just because of where your accommodations? I've tried it all. When I wasn't able, I don't know, dude. I mean, I wish I could come up with a way to solve your problem. I know, because I think in New Zealand right now they're like going nutsos with this COVID crap. Forgive me, Lord, for saying crap, but I mean they're like Nazis, man. I mean, I feel for the people who this stuff, basically just makes things worse. Oh, yes, I do, because I don't want to be cursed. I don't want to be a person who curses. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that to me. That's not cool. COVID is evidence of that? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that you said that. Okay? It's, I mean, there's gotta be a way you can get. What about going to a park? What about getting a tent and like popping it up somewhere in the in somewhere? Oh, I don't. So I mean, whatever. What I don't. You're all over the map. What about looking for people who offers? There's got to be programs in New Zealand that can give you a free tent. You sound very. Can I ask you a question? Like like are you all alone? Do you not have family? Oh, hey, who's Kevin Vasquez? I don't know who that is, but hi. Okay. Well, I don't mean to sound corny or cheesy, but I mean, I'm here. That another person just came in and said hello. We're here. You can talk to us. Yeah, I was in. So I don't know. So, So anyways, so what I was doing was I was in I'm talking to the other dude, to the other person that just came in, possibly, probably. Um, so I love New Zealand though. I mean, I don't love their government policies and the way they treat the people, especially the Maori and the indigenous people there. I know that it's stuff that's not cool. I know that they're like racist and crap. Um, yeah, I mean it's beautiful country, right? It's beautiful land. I mean, if you can't say anything good about the people, at least you could say something good about the quality of the land. Yeah, it's beautiful soil, whatever, oceans, nature. In Canada, but Canada's cold. I wouldn't want to live in Canada. I shouldn't say that because, well, I don't know about that. I mean, I guess I don't know. Mm, But anyway, no, I don't agree. No, yeah, okay, well, I know right now you guys are in summer, right? If it's colder, it helps you to sleep. I never heard of that. But Kevin Vasquez, I think I remember you in Periscope. I think, or I might be wrong. I know that's how a lot of people think that the summer is worse than the winter. Ooh, I'm already lost. I can't keep track. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Kevin, I'm trying to. So Kevin, I think I remember you in Periscope, and you used to be in there with some Christian dude, and answering questions and like doing some broadcast or whatever. And I remember I used to go in there, but the dude that used to be in there, I think he was like a pastor or something, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if you're the same person. But I think you were in Michael's scope. Okay, so then it's not you. So that Michael dude, I know. Okay, so you possibly, probably, I think you go into the voices streams. I think the voice, the dude from Sweden, or do you, Kevin, to dude from Sweden, the voice? Yeah, Michael Bathurst. I don't know about. I'm not gonna say anything about him, but I mean, something's going on between him and freaking Hawken. No, no. JB the voice from Sweden. Yeah, a bunch of drama. Yeah, 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 yeah. They're like, I don't know. They've been going on for days and days, and dude JB, he was like telling me how Michael was treating him, and I'm like, are we in high school? Is this like junior high where you gotta like be concerned that somebody's talking about you? Like, who gives a crap? So what if they're talking about you? Yeah, I know. And dude JB got all hurt, and oh, he was complaining to me and telling me, and then all of a sudden it's so stupid. I mean, it's like, come on, act like an adult, get over it. Who cares? Like, who gives a hoot who what and why somebody says or does something to you? It's just such a waste of energy. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, the last it's like it's BS. Like, You're supposed to come on this app and just, what do they call it? Just try to just chill out. To me, that's what this app's for. It's to chill out. It's to just say, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Hey, this is what I'm up to. What are you up to? Hey, cheers. Have a great day. That's it. Yeah, basically, like build a community of like, I mean, there's not going to be a building a community of like-minded people. Good luck with that. I mean, if we all lived in a world where everybody's the same, it would be so damn boring. You'd fall asleep, possible. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, like, and then there's that little stupid stuff about clicks. There's a click here and a click there and a click everywhere. Oh, but we don't like you because you're not like us. Like, are we back in high school again? Why though? That's what I'm wondering. Like, why? Like, I know JB. He's like seriously down and depressed because Michael blocked him. And I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I'm dumbfounded by it. I even did a stream on it. I have a stream on here where I titled it "I'm dumbfounded" and I'm like laughing. I mean, I'm not laughing in a mean way. I'm laughing because it's just so useless energy being wasted on nonsense. No, I'm a Christian dude. And I'm not oversensitive. So that's not true. You can't stroke of the you can't paint everyone with the same stroke with the. No. Since when? I'm not overly offended. Are you kidding? It takes a lot for somebody to offend me. Not really, no. Uh-uh. I didn't care. Whatever. You have your right to say whatever the heck you want, whatever you believe. I'm not tripping on it. I don't even remember what you said. I wasn't even after a while I wasn't even paying attention because you just sounded like you were irritable, like you were pissed off. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just kept saying I'm sorry because I just thought, okay, well, the dude's probably having a bad day. I don't know. I can use a, yeah, I guess. I mean, I think that's what dude's trying to do. Michael, no, not Michael, Ed Linlin. I think that's what he's trying to accomplish. Because when he was doing his stream, he brought in that girl that was playing the guitar, and she was singing praise and worship songs. And I hung out a long time in there, and the whole time I was in there, and I'm not saying this to be a crybaby, but the whole time I was in there, and I was like being very like positive, and I was saying, "Oh, you play such beautiful music." The whole time, she never like acknowledged that I was, saying positive things to her, and I was like, I don't know, either she just doesn't see my text or she's ignoring me. Yeah, exactly. I am so over the high school drama rama. Like, I just can't deal with it. If that stuff starts going on in a stream, I leave. I'm out. I'm not later. I don't have time to watch this nonsense. And I don't want to get sucked into it either. Like, there's better things to do than that stuff. Like right now, see, I'm sitting here at work and I'm watching cameras. Here, I'll show you guys. Watch. See? And look at this dude right here. Watch. Look at this dude right here. Look at his world, okay? This is his world. So we can get perspective, guys. This is his world. Do you see? This is his world. And he's been doing that for hours. See what he's doing? He's been doing that for hours, bro. He's just sweeping and sweeping. And I'm not lying. He's been doing sweeping like that for hours. He came here and he laid down, and you know what the most interesting thing that I noticed was that he has a porta potty in there somewhere. He has like a little baby porta potty, like one of those potties that little kids use. He has one in there somewhere that he's using to go to the restroom. Which, I mean, I can respect the dude for that. He's cleaning where he is. He has a porta potty or little toilet. That's real life, bro. That's real life right there. He ain't messing around. He tried to, for 5 seconds, put yourself in his shoes. This is your house. This is your living room. This is your front yard. You know? Yeah. Mental health issues. I mean, we can't really judge, bro. I mean, you can't really judge. We don't know his what he's going through, really. you know well, I don't have my Bible with me, bro, but if you want to tell me what the scripture is, I'd appreciate it. I wouldn't call it scripture ironic, but then I guess I could. Let's see, Hebrews what? 1:11. Let's see what that is. Okay, well, amen to that. Very true. That is what faith is in a nutshell. So, to me, when I see stuff like this, it's a reality check. It is the definition of faith. That's exactly true. The word also says, we shouldn't be concerned with things of the flesh, be it whether we have food or a place to lay our head or clothes on our back. Those things pass away. We have to be concerned with those things of the heart and the things of our souls. See, he's talking to his friends. The reason why they're going over there is because there's a right here. This right here is a place where you can go and take cans and recycle. Yeah, basically that's what you're doing. You're trusting him blindly without seeing the result of your trust. You just trust. Like children. That's how children are. Children trust adults just wholeheartedly. That's why the Lord says we have to come to him like a child. Yes, exactly. So let me go take a walk outside. My phone's about to die, dude. It's gonna die. The battery's going out. So I'll go walk outside. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get one. I'm I have an order on Amazon, and I'm gonna place it as soon as I have the available funds. I have an order, and I'm probably in 2 weeks I'll be able to get. You know what I want to get? I want to get one of those chargers, those solar powered chargers. I want to get a solar powered charger. I think that's the smartest way to go. But I'm just concerned with how am I going to charge my. I wonder if you can still charge a solar powered charger as the same way as a regular powered charger, and also solar power charge it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do we have options with solar powered chargers to charge? Can we charge it by plugging it in the wall and charging it with the sun? Like, does it give you that option? You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if it does. Anyways, boys and girls, let me sit in my chair like a little old lady, like spreading wisdom and knowledge. The first rule of broadcasting here. Yeah, I know. I know, but okay, you guys are having a conversation, so I'll just stay quiet. I mean, I guess I can go plug in my phone. I do have a charger, but I won't be able to it won't I won't be able to put it on, like, like if I put the charger in, it's gonna I'm gonna have to have the phone sideways. But Kevin, so let me ask Kevin something. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Kevin, yeah, landscape. Are you a Christian? Oh, butterfly. Oh, Catholic. Okay. But are you a practicing Catholic? I guess I should ask that as well. Do you attend church? Do you attend services? Do you pray? Do you study the Bible? Do you have a relationship with Christ? No. Okay. So you were like, so you it's basically like me. I was born Catholic, baptized in the Catholic Church, but it's all ritual. Most Catholics are Catholics just because it was passed down to them. And, their grandparents and their grandparents and their grandparents. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't either. If you want to believe that your shoe is a god, and if you pray to your shoe, you'll get answered prayer. That's somebody's prerogative. I'm no judge, that's for sure. Praise God. I mean, because we're the last people on earth to be trying to judge anybody. Well, yeah, we're gonna have an opinion, bro, but judging. I mean, like, putting people in boxes and saying, okay, you go over here, you go over there. I don't, because I've decided that you're this and that, I'm going to, you know, divide and discriminate. That's what I'm talking about. Kids judge each other now more and more and more and more. That's how it goes. Kids. Yeah, but you're talking about kids. Okay, they're immature. Neither have I, dude. I don't. You know what? I've probably in my whole lifetime I've only had like 3 friends, and I'm not even friends with them anymore. You don't believe we have any capacity to believe in a higher power, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. But that's your opinion or your belief. I know it's sad. It's very sad to try to find really true good friends. People who you can trust blindly, like dude said. No, I never had any. I mean, I had like 3 friends, and they're not even friends now. I don't even have them. I mean, I don't even know where they are right now. Yeah, exactly. They're supposed to be people you can trust. They're supposed to be people who like the saying says, got your back. They got your back, bro. I got your back. You can count on them, you know, at any time for anything. That to me is definition of a friend. At any time for anything. They're the person that you can call at 2:30 in the morning just because you want to say, "Hey, dude, I need somebody to talk to." That's a friend. But you know what? The key to that is you have to be that kind of friend too. Well, you have to see. That's the thing. I think you lose out when you don't trust. I mean, yeah, some people give you reason not to trust them. Go ahead, Kevin. Let him say it. Possible. Hold on. Don't say we can't trust anyone. You mean you trust yourself? So that's really not true. Or I hope you do, anyways. I mean, in general, okay, let's see. A person who believes that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God or of anything beyond material phenomena. A person. Hold up. What? It, something happened. Something. A person who believes that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God or of anything beyond material phenomena. A person who claims neither faith nor disbelief in God. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Something got deleted. Oh, okay. Okay, so in your in this paragraph, you speaking of? Okay, I see. You're speaking of someone who doesn't have a religious or faith-based lifestyle, I guess. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you're my stand of an agnostic. Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds like my daughter. My daughter tells me she's an agnostic. And okay, you know, I don't know what to say about that. I have no, I don't know anything about agnostics. To me, from my perspective, from my experience, it just sounds like somebody who's saying two things out of each side of their mouth. They're saying, well, maybe, and then on the other side they're saying, no, absolutely not. They're saying yes, it's possible, but no, at the same time it's not possible. It's like they're saying two things at once. Yeah, I see. I don't know if I'm getting that correct, but that's my understanding is that they're not saying no, but they're not saying yes. It's kind of like they're saying both at the same time. That's how my daughter explained it to me. But are you agnostic? Oh no, you said you were Catholic, huh? Impossible. You know what, dude? I feel the same way sometimes that I don't even have family. That's how I feel sometimes. We don't have the capacity to. That's what the Jews say. That's what the Jews say. You feel it. Jews say that about God, that we don't have the capacity to comprehend God. Well, I'm not going to try to get all crazy religious with you, but that's why Jesus came and died on the cross and was resurrected, because he gave us the capacity to comprehend his Father. There, okay, let's see, let's stick to one subject. You never did. Okay. They've hated every second I'm alive. Well, I kind of feel the same way, bro. So, you know what? All I can say is I know what it feels like. I know what it's like to feel the the feeling that you don't have a family, or that your family doesn't want you. Yeah, it is sad. It's very sad. I'm serious, bro, that when I talk about, like, I don't want to get too personal, but I know exactly what that feels like. I know what it feels like too. Like, I left my mom and my siblings when I was like 15 or 16 years old. Not because of my mom, but mostly because of my siblings. Because I really never really felt like they really didn't really want me around because we were so different. You know, just because somebody's your brother or your sister and you were born in the same family doesn't necessarily mean that you get along and you guys have a lot in common, or that you're even friends for that matter. For when me and my sister, who are only a year apart, was growing up, me and her never had the same friends. We never had the same interest. We never had the same anything. We were like black and white, so different that we hardly even knew each other. By the time we got to our teenage years, we were strangers. Like we didn't know each other, and it's still like that to this day. And that's my sister that I grew up with. So what are you gonna do? I mean, you still hope and want the best for their lives and love them in a way, but it's not a close relationship, by no way at all. It's more like just you're just polite with them because they're your family. No, I don't carry anything with me. I give that all to the Lord. I don't carry anything of that sort. I mean, the world wants to put that weight on us and make us carry, you know, the burdens, but the Lord sets us free from that. Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with that, Kevin. That is right on. The thing though is that what I've learned is that when when someone who doesn't like you, doesn't want you around, doesn't care for you, doesn't need you, doesn't want you, right out says, "Hey, I don't even love you and I hate you and I wish you never were born." Hi, that's an opportunity for you to choose to either love them back, even though, because see, this is the thing, loving people who love you is no big deal, okay? It ain't no big to do if you love only people who love you back. It's loving people who don't love you, who hate you, despise you, who kick you, who call you names, who treat you like crap. Loving them, loving those kinds of people. Now that is real love. That's true love right there. If you can love people who don't love you, who kick you around and treat you like crap, and still love them, that's real love. Now, I'm not saying be a rug and let people treat and abuse you and treat you like crap over and over and you just keep taking. That's not love, that's abuse. But I'm talking about people who are like, let's say, for example, like my sister. We don't have anything in common. I hardly know the girl. I don't know who she is, but I love her. I know she doesn't really care for me very much as far as if she wanted to be my friend because we've never been friends as little kids, much less as adults. But I still love her. Yeah, don't be sad, bro. Who's sad? I know I saw somebody come in. I didn't Meno Manusa. Hi Manusa. I don't know if I said hello already. Hi, bro. Okay, so but anyways, already forgot what we were talking about now. Back to the, you know, loving people who don't love you. That's a choice that we have to make. We have to really think about like who do we want to love? Like, like that song like who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Do you just love people who treat you nice and kind and say nice things to you all the time and compliment you and treat you like you're royalty and always respect you no matter what and do that because that's what they do or it's because they get something from you or they gain something from you? Are you loving those kinds of people because this, that, and the other? That's easy. It's easy to love people who are being nice and giving you nice compliments and treating you all peachy keen and everything. You know, that's a easy love. That's an easy way to love. Anybody could love somebody like that. It's when that person, that same person, turns into some monster and starts treating you horribly. Then the real true love comes out, whether or not you want to continue to love them in their horribleness, or say no, my love, it comes with what's the word, conditions. My love is conditional. You have to be this, that, and the other, and if you're not, then I don't love you back, and then I'm going to make you feel bad and guilty and shame you because you're not loving me the way I conditionally want you to love. That's not real love. Real love doesn't have conditions. Yeah, of course I love myself too, dude. Who loves us? We love us. If you can't love somebody else, you surely should by now love yourself. And I'm not talking about in a narcissistic way or in an egotistical, prideful, you know, Hollywoodish way. I love how I look, or I love my my cool car, and that shallow kind of love. We're talking about deep, 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 soulful, deep love, where you search the depths of your soul, and you know yourself, and you know your bads and your good parts, and you still accept yourself that way. I know that I am a person who is always going to speak my mind and speak my opinion about things, and people don't like that about me. And I've learned that sometimes I can be a little abrasive with my opinions and what I believe and what I think about things. And I still have to forgive myself, because sometimes I can be a little pushy. Yeah, you have to love yourself, good, bad, and indifferent. And it's not like a selfish kind of love. It's a healthy kind of love. It's the kind of love that helps you to grow as an adult, as a healthy, mentally, emotionally, soulfully healthy individual that has compassion and forgiveness, and suffers long, not impatient, in giving yourself all those things. The word says that you want to it says treat others as you'd want people to treat you. So we should treat ourselves and others. What? Okay, I love you too. We should treat ourselves and others in a healthy, full rounded, soulful, loving, deep sense, not a shallow, empty way. It has to have meaning, has to have purpose. You can't just be flip flopping around and just trying to figure out the world without any kind of like sincere, deep research of your own person. You have to know yourself. A lot of people don't even know themselves. Like, they haven't even been introduced to themselves. Like they haven't taken the time to say, hey, you know what? I really want to know who I am. I really want to find out who I am. And even if I even like myself the way I am, and then discover, like, hey, I like this parts about me and I like that parts about, but this parts I don't like about me. Well, maybe I can change these parts. Well, maybe these parts can't be changed ever. It's just I'm stuck with this. Okay, so you still gotta love yourself. Okay, bye. Thanks for the rose and stuff. Nice to meet you. I'll follow you back when I finish the stream and stuff. People like me never hear anything nice, but nobody does. You must love yourself. Amen. Okay, that's good. I love you all. It's nice to meet you. Bye. Okay, so that person just came in and left. Okay. I'm sorry if I missed anybody's comments. That's the thing with this app too. You can only go so far back to see what the comments are. It's like it gives you a limited um it limits you on your ability to see all the text after a while. I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but I just thought I'd tell you. Let's see if I can pick this up and turn the camera around. Let's see if I can figure this out. It's gonna be all wonky, but whatever. So that was Mimosa. So who's still here? Or do you want to continue this conversation, or should I just end the scope? I always call it a scope because I miss Periscope. I don't I don't really like this Haps app. It looks like this turned out to be a pretty decent stream. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Possible, Probably, and Manusa, and whoever else is here right now. So, yeah. Am I still here? Is the connection still going? Or maybe it conked out, or I don't know. That guy's still sleepy, guys. All right, so I think this is gonna go. I'm gonna end it. And I pray that everyone has a lovely, wonderful day. And like I said, you got to keep the faith and never give up. Okay? Au revoir.